The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome into Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, and I hope you're having a beautiful day because you know who I am. I'm Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest baby, aka the shill-free man at Fragcom. I pay for everything I review. The only way to be is that way, shill-free. You get an honest opinion and you enjoy the content, and I always bring the energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel, I want you to join like 380 of you did last month, where we broke our record. For the second straight month, we broke our record. So this thing is growing. We're already got almost 40 subscribers this month. It's nuts. We just should be really close to 6K, on our road to 7K through 4 months. Amazing job. Thank y'all so much for supporting this channel. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe. You don't want to miss your chance to be part of something that's meaningful, that makes a difference in this fragrance community, is this channel. Thank you so much. Don't forget the notifications, because I put in the work, baby. Content. All right, if you want to sample this bad boy, go on over to fatboyfragrance.com. Fatboyfragrance.com. Right now we have our Mother's Day promotions running all the way through May 13th to show the love to the moms. Thank you so much. There's 3 promo codes, one for everybody's budget. All right, and you know where that is. It's fatboyfragrance.com, my personal decant website, fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer always smells right, baby. All right, let's go. Let's talk about the new Acqua di Gio. Big fan of the line. Can't wait to get all up in it. You know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs, one take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back, and today we are doing the brand new one from Acqua di Gio, from Giorgio Armani, part of the Acqua di Gio line, and this one is called Acqua di Gio Profondo Eau de Parfum. Now, don't be confused. My hands are big, but they're not that big. This is a 1 ounce bottle. I had to buy mine from overseas because they're not available yet, but you know your boy will dig and find it and make it available in the store so you can sample it before you can get it to make sure it's something you want. But then I also bought a 5.1 ounce refill. So it was the best way for me to do this. I'll show you what the refills look like, which for a decanter, it is heaven. Basically, it looks like this, and you take it off and you just twist the top and you pour it out. See, it's locked in there now, nothing will come out, but it pours out really well, fills up a decant really fast. A great way to do that. This one's more the one for me to keep and show off the bottle. I'll probably end up buying a bigger bottle when it becomes available. But let's talk about the Acqua di Gio line. Okay, we have had some hits and misses the last couple years. Now, I will say from all the way up to Profondo Lights, pretty much solid bangers. Guaranteed hits, okay? Except for maybe Absolute Instinct. But Absolute I really liked. Absolute is different than the whole of the line, but I think it still has a place, and one of my favorites too. I have almost all of them except for a couple of the fancy ones, you know, like the blue and then the gold edition of the Profumo. I don't have that, but I do have Essenza, the original, and Absolute, then Profumo, Profundo Lights, and then we got these new ones that came out, like EDP. This one was one of my lowest rated ones. It's grown on me over time. Then last year we got the Acqua di Gio, I think it was called Parfum. And this one was a great way to take in the right direction. Most of these, or all these, the perfumer was Alberto Morales, one of my absolute heroes in Fragcom, no doubt. So, this one is a clone, or not a clone, excuse me, what am I saying, clone? No edits, baby. This is the original Profondo, right there. And if you compare the bottles, the biggest difference is the Profondo is going to be solid. This one has a kind of a solid and goes into clear at the end. All right. So let's go ahead and put on the skin. Before we do that, I want to compare both fragrance notes to see what the difference is, and I can tell you that too. All right. So in the original Profondo, we had C notes, aquazone, bergamot, green mandarin, rosemary, lavender, cypress, and mastic or latesque. I don't even know what that even means. Anyways, and I'll spray this one. This one was more of the aquatic, bluish kind of vibe from Acqua di Gio. It was kind of a step in a different direction. It definitely has a different vibe. It's closer to blue, the Chanel, than it is to the original Acqua di Gio line. Nothing wrong with that. It was mass appealing. It was a mass hit. And then when they did Profondo Lights, I think they took it to another level, which is one of my top 5 favorite ones. This one, just the perfect fragrance to me. It toned back on the blue, but it just was missing some of those spots in there, not to be my favorite. Definitely better than Profondo for me. So, what will we get with this one? All right. Now, according to Fragnatica, it does not tell me, and if you guys can tell me in the comments, I didn't do any research, because your boy don't do research on this kind of stuff. I wear the fragrance to tell you if it smells good or not. But I don't know if Alberto Morales did this one or not. All right, so notes on this one, the top is, still got those, they call it navy notes, but it's basically sea notes, ocean notes, aquatic notes. Mandarin is in there, green mandarin, still in there in the top, but then that's it. And in the middle, you have mimosa. Keep that in mind, that mimosa, okay? And in the bottom, you have patchouli and lamdamen. That's it. So gone is the rosemary, lavender, cypress, and bergamot, okay? Those are gone, all right? So you would think this would lose some of its citric or acidity, but the mimosa definitely makes this one a different ride. And I gotta say, when I go through this review, you're gonna see why. All right, so let's put it on the skin. And in the air, because you know, baby, I put my skin online every time for y'all. Oh man, great sprayers. You could never go wrong with an Acqua di Gio sprayer. All right, I'm going to also spray Profondo on my skin so I can compare them and see what the difference is. And we'll also stick Profondo Lights up a little farther up and kind of compare them all, okay? That's the way we get a full feeling on it, all right? I wore this fragrance for a couple days. I got my full feelings on it. I got it Wednesday, and I wore it Thursday, and then I wore it again today for a little while after I got home. So I wanted to get a good feel of it. Went over with the white. So I got a great review coming on this one. Here we go. Oh man. On the skin, in the first opening, you could definitely tell that it is not Profondo. It is not as sweet. It's not as blue. There's not really a huge blue component to this fragrance. This is an aquatic citrus blast in the opening. And I mean blast. Compared to Profondo Lights, it is closer to Profondo Lights than it is to Profondo. But I tell you, when I got on both of my arm, and when I smell this one, the opening is better on this one, no doubt. When I first sprayed this on my haul video, when I got it in my first impressions, there was something off. Maybe it was the first spray, it had to wake itself up, but now that it's going, it is a total different experience. I love this opening. It is a aquatic citrus opening, but it feels like it has the staying power when you smell it. You don't feel like it's going to dissipate real quick. It's not light. It's in your face for sure. Let me spray it in the air one more time. Man, oh man, is this one. Now, the hype is going to be real in this one. When people start getting their bottles and all that, the hype is going to be fully real in this one. And I got to say, you can buy into it on this one. You like aquatic citrus fragrances, you're going to love this fragrance. Oh God, there is some uniqueness to this one compared to the others. This is more Acqua di Gio Essenza with a blend of Profumo and a little bit of the old school one in there. And that to me is like, thank you. I'm in love with you. No doubt. I love the way this fragrance smells in the opening. And here's another good look at that bottle real quick. There you go. The blah, blah, blah on the bottom. So the opening is a blast of citrus, but that mimosa kicks in. And I have grown to love the note of mimosa because Dua has done so many things with it, Dua fragrances. And I've really started to like the note of mimosa more and more. It is a note that really kind of grabs onto whatever it's mixed with and gives it this floral, citrus, kind of almost like a acidic vibe, but you wouldn't expect that from this kind of floral note. It is snappy, it is fresh, it is clean, citrus, ocean, beautiful, masterpiece opening. And I said it, this is a masterpiece on the opening, no doubt. Oh man. When this fragrance started to dry down, it never got sweet. So it wasn't like Profondo or bluish. It definitely, and that's what I like about this one more than I like about Profondo. It's Profondo, when you wear it, you feel like people are going to know you're wearing something in that kind of vein. It's not going to stand out as much. If you're looking to stand out, this one stands out way, way more. It has that kind of Profumo vibe where it's like, hey, I'm a little bit more grown up. Wear me, and it's just going to stand out better. So what I would say, this is like a grown-up Acqua di Gio, kind of like Profondo was, but still playful with those citrus notes. Profondo had a little more of an incense vibe that made it a little heavier. This one is still, to me, I would consider a daytime, summertime kind of fragrance. Profundo you can almost wear year-round. Okay, as it dried down, it got sweet. It never got sweet. It stayed with a citrus vibe. The lamdamen comes in, which I'm starting to really like the note of lamdamen here now. It had a little bit of help with it. It gives it this kind of like musky incense, a little bit vibe, a little bit of Profumo dry down, but not a lot. All right, so if you like the originals, but you want something that's more citrusy, bam. This is probably the most citrus fragrance they've come out with since maybe Essenza. And I gotta say, this is right up there with Essenza when it comes to openings. I love Essenza. It's like number one for me. Okay, let's find out if this bad boy gets my full seal approval. And then I'll kind of give it, I'm going to be doing a video where I'll rank these right after this video, and I'll upload it later on. And then I'll do a little short to tell you my top 3 too, okay? So you're going to get a good bunch of Acqua di Gio stuff coming out. Okay, so let's talk about the 4 boxes. You know what they are: performance, first impressions, compliment factor / does the wifey like it, and the final box, how much do I approve it? So let's get the final verdict on this bad boy and we'll get out of here. Performance, absolutely great. For a citrus heavy fragrance, I got 6 hours on my clothing and about 4 hours on my skin. Well, that's not that great. That's really good. I don't mind respraying, guys. When this fragrance hits shelves, it's not going to be something outrageously priced. I'll leave the link where I bought mine. If you want to go do the overseas route, you can. You can also sample it at fatboyfragrance.com. We got plenty of samples and great deals right now. So, performance, check the box. It performs like most of the Acqua di Gios do. I'm not going to knock it for anything else than that. But the scent bubble, it does have a nice little bubble for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Nothing really crazy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this thing is 10 hours long. That'd be a lie. And we try to keep it real here. So I still give it a full check, though, because it meets the requirements of what I would expect a citrus fragrance should do. Okay, second box, first impressions. Absolutely stunning. You're going to see my review on Azzaro Most Wanted. And I'm not going to spoil that review. But the first impressions right up there with that one. Stunning in the opening. My first impressions wasn't that good. But after wearing it and the initial spray and smell, God, this thing smells so good. And it does have that Essenza vibe in there. It's done really well. It's a more uplifting citrus Essenza, modern, but for the grown-up person kind of fragrance. Okay, so check that box. Third box, is it a compliment getter? And does the wifey like it? You can check that one. I wore these 2 new fragrances this week, and I got every fragrance I wore this week, somebody was impressed with it, once or twice. This one, actually 4 people told me how good I smelled, and they couldn't tell me what it was, and I told them, and then they, oh, Acqua di Gio, we love Acqua di Gio. Bam. This one is a head turner. The wifey absolutely loved it. Said I can wear this one anytime I want to. That means I can wear it, when time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, but you know what I'm saying. Damn, she's gonna kill me. So check that box too. Final box. How much do I recommend it? 100% recommend Blind Buy. 100%, no doubt. When you can get it, get it. Don't overpay for it. If you want to sample it at fatboyfragrance.com, you know where you can. All right, full seal approval. Great job, Acqua di Gio. I just don't know if Alberto Morales did it or not. It doesn't tell me. That's it. That's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay well. And if you smell good like I do right now, baby, whew, then it's gonna, and you feel good, then it's gonna be all good. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews is out.